Alright, enough. I was at a cold. Please, stop. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Okami HD. Last time, it's been a while since last time, but we managed to get ourselves access to all the Sasami power orbs after completing everything else. And this time, we're finally time to go into the Gale Shrine. But first, let's see a fan favorite Susanoo style Sleeping Monkey Hidden Sake. What the? Well, looky here, it's Susanoo again. Oh, spirit who defiles my sword, I am closer than ever here at the Gale Shrine, where the beast makes its lair. Your true form shall be revealed. This cursed barrier may bar my way, but if I pray long and hard, I shall eventually find a way in. The lazy's bumps talking in his sleep. Oh, no, not that. By the gods I vow to, I won't ever. I thought he was just talking in his sleep, but he seems rather frantic. It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. Wake up, Susanoo, please! Get out of that! And he's still asleep. Alright, let's just keep going forward. And there's a ghost. Hey, what's with this guy? I can see right through him. You might want to run. Ghosts are evil. What? Who are you? How is it you can see me? I am Yatsu, the earthbound spirit who has haunts this area. Long has it been since any have ventured this way. Earthbound spirit, Yatsu. He'll be important for later. My eyes have failed me. I can no longer see. Then how do you see us? In their stead, my inner eye can judge a person's true form. You appear to be a maiden most fair. What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now cursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you. Fair maiden? He's talking about you, Furball? That's the funniest thing I've heard. What's this? It appears that the maiden is accompanied by a little booger. Is the village to meet its end at last? Little booger? He better not be talking about me. Hate to say it to you soon, I really do, but he's talking about you. Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strangely frenzied man over there is one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance, but his sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pity the poor man and would like to render what service I could, but when I try to peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man? Come to think of it, Susanoo said something about it being possessed. And he's been acting all weird, like that time he helped Kushi. What's this? I sense an intense power. It envelops your body. Could it be the Sasami power orbs? Fair maiden, the orbs would only choose the one who is our savior. The 8 colors of light are living proof of that. Very well, you may pass, O savior of the Sasami house. With all these orbs combined, we can finally open the way to the Gale Shrine. Nope. Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Ew. Never let your guard down. Wait! The door to the Gale Shrine has opened? I must have finally communed with the gods. The time has come, foul spirit. Now I shall reveal your true form. You fool! I'm the one who opened it. No, Pops, wait! He has something else to say. Is not life dear to that man? I don't think it is. Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 800 serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of a beast's blood. Never let your guard down. Okay, we get it already. Now stop trying to freak us out. I'm pretty sure he's doing it on purpose, soon. It's a ghost. Ghosts have to freak people out. It's part of their stick. Anyway, we're inside the Gale Shrine finally. Gale Shrine's actually one of the shortest dungeons in the game. Not next to the Tusa ruins, but it's shorter than that. So, by the way, there's chests there. Let's go and grab them. First things first, Jolly Lily Pad. Yay! Water Lily. My favorite. Anyway, Power Slash. Power Slash works same if you're on the water. If you manage to do it right, it will actually allow you to perform Power Slash instead of using Water Spout. Really good. Anyway, Bullhorn and more beads. Good for money, not much else. Ah, yeah. Alright, we're good. I cannot see. By the way, be careful when you're doing your Celestial Brush, because while you do have the ability to use your Celestial Brush, the control stick is still available to you if you use it. So if you're trying to hold forward and do the Celestial Brush, it'll instead hold upward as well. So be careful. Anyway, we need to go this way first before anything else. So let's go this way instead of going where we're supposed to go. This way will actually lead us to an area we're going to be to later in a while. But instead, let's go in. This Potato Gate to contain a new enemy. It is the one, the only, the pot-headed foe itself, a Chimera. Yeah, one of those Japanese mythology chimeras. It's actually more similar based on a Nue. Nue in Japanese mythology are weird chimeras back in Japanese. So it's stunned, but you don't want to try to do your normal strategy. By the way, Power Slash will eventually knock it down, but it will only do it once. The best odds of doing damage to it is going to be straightforward. Don't do that. Right now, it's not able to do much attacks. It does have its own attack methods, though. Finally knocking it down. However, as you can see, every single time I try to hit it, there we go. Its full finisher, by the way, is actually Power Slash, giving you 2 of those Demon Fangs instead of 1. 2 for the price of 1, Grandma. So yeah, this thing's actually pretty good for Demon Fangs. And what do you mean I did poorly on time? Man, I hate doing badly on time. I mean, I was supposed to be faster, probably. Anyway, grab the key. So, I might as well point out about the key itself. As you saw last time I was in a dungeon at all, for whatever reason, even though I just smacked the door and it would bar my way, the key was inserted even though I was not touching it. This was a change to the HD version because the HD version moved the key immediately if you're next to the door and have it available. For example, I could leave it probably right here. Wow, check out this awesome windmill. I'd love to make this baby spin, but there's not a breath of wind in the air. God, recovering from the cold sucked. Anyway, remember this thing? Well, I'm nowhere near it, and the fact that the key teleported right in my mouth. Yeah, it will teleport to your mouth if you're too far away from it and it despawns. Watch how far I can get. See? No matter what, it will despawn and respawn immediately, and the door will freak out. Drop it down. Pow! But regardless of that, yeah, it will vanish soon after and then immediately despawn. It actually has one of the fastest despawn rates. See? Automatically in your mouth. So let's just get the key into its eye and... I like when it dies. It's hilarious. But regardless of that, there's actually some pots you want to destroy over here. Some of them contain feedback, so yeah, pretty good. Especially when feedbacks are decently expensive. Ooh boy, they're not exactly fun price-wise. 500 is not much. But until you realize, yeah, you can bar fishing. Anyway, go into this and it actually contains an elevator. But unlike the more modern elevators, guess what? It's bomb-powered! Let it go first, and then drop down. There's actually some mice down here where you can actually feed some seeds. Yes, seeding. Alright, some more praise. Nice. But I think it's close enough to... Nope, I can't increase my ink pot yet. Darn it. Let's go smack this to contain a stray bead. I believe that was number 21. Nice, nice, nice. Anyway, let's dig. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Alright, 5 more praise. There's a lot more praise down here. Anyway, rabbit statue, of course, giving more money. Great. So yeah, I've been on a cold for like a few days. It's not exactly fun, and recovering from it is exhausting. So yeah, I'm trying to do as much as possible while I'm still trying to recover. But I couldn't wait too much longer to actually try to record again, so this is why I'm recording again. Technically speaking, my voice sounds 100% again, so that's why. So anyway, let's go and use the bomb thing what we're supposed to do. And then climb up to the halfway point. Technically speaking, you want to stop here first and go over this way because there's a demon scroll right here. With another one of those Chimera clad. Who is it? What? Yeah, this is not fun. Yeah, hitting Chimeras is sucky, but as soon as you manage to take it down, it's actually pretty easy. But you do lose a lot of godhood when you smack it around if you're not careful, so yeah, that's one of the big things about Chimeras that you miss. On the plus side, though, there's a key involved in this, because guess what? It appears right now! Perfect timing! I was always right. Remember that elevator, though? Sadly, it goes back to the bottom because you didn't put any more oomph to get back up. Yeah, not kidding. Whee! It was on the original system. And do it again. Do it again. Boom! Anyway, I see. But guess what, dungeon? Your key now destroys your eye. Man, the keys in this version, this game is much more fun than the Zelda keys. We all know that Zelda keys are boring. You and I both know this. You all both know this, given the fact that Zelda keys can be very boring. But with that fire, we can't do anything with yet because, as you plainly see, I have no area of water spout, so I can't do anything with it. It does suck. A lot of feedbacks are actually in this area, so I'd recommend it. Speaking of Zelda, my first Zelda game was Wind Waker, which is admittedly pretty fun. But regardless of that, it is still one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, and I would definitely love to play it again. Definitely want to play it again for the channel. But regardless of that, let's go this way. I don't know why I said it twice. Sun Fragment, the last of the three we needed, because guess what? Our soul energy increased. And that's why I'm never concerned about soul energy, because I have the ability to get more soul energy quickly. So let's go instead this way, leading us to being trapped outside. And now we can see the giant windmill in the area! We can see it from distance, now we can see it in front. Now that's one big windmill. I saw it from down in the village, but I had no idea it was this big. Hey, what's that? It's swirling around in front of the big windmill. It almost looks like wind, but it's black and foreboding. As if the wind were being forced in the opposite direction. I wonder if that swirling evil air is what's stopping the windmill. Maybe that's why the divine wind stopped blowing. It's so, it must be the work of that Crimson Helm. I wonder if we can get rid of that evil air. Well, let's do it, Eastern. Straw swirls. Hey, Ami, I know you're trying to help with your celestial brush, but you won't get anywhere if you don't stop and think. Doesn't that swirling air seem suspicious to you? Here's something would happen if you reverse its direction. Yep, reverse its direction. So, instead, go this way. See? I knew that would bring back the divine wind. Okay, one more time. We gotta blow the rest of that evil air clear out of here. Alright. This is probably the easier one in my opinion when it goes right to left. Honestly, I prefer right to left instead of left to right. Kind of sucks with the divine wind. All done! Now that the divine wind's back, I bet the big old windmill will... It hasn't moved in a while, and that's why it has dust. Yes! 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 The wind is now blowing once again. It started to spin. Look how strong the divine wind's blowing. Sure hope this drives away the evil down in the Kusa village. Now what? It is time for another brush god technique. Probably the one you're going to use a lot when it comes down to replacing your water spout if you don't have the location for it. This is the Divine Wind itself, the god of the Divine Wind itself that we heard before. It is a horse! One of the fastest wind horses on the planet, and then it gets outpaced by a wolf. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. For too long, I, Kazegami, god of wind, have walked a shadowed path. At last, light shines upon me. Use my power to manipulate the wind. Banish those who would seek to shroud this world in darkness. And never mind. Anyway, this power is very good because it actually is a very good substitute if you put anywhere of water spout. I bet it was the divine wind that brought the wind god back. Now you can use Kazegami's Gale Storm technique. Just draw the mark of Kazegami to create wind. Let's try it out. Hey, that windmill looks like a good target. Draw the wind mark like you did on that swirling evil air. Let's try to make the windmill spin. So let's make the wind spin. Ah, what a refreshing wind. And that door opened when the small windmill started spinning. This wind is nothing to sneeze at. You should try this pressure technique at a variety of things, but there's no time for rest on our laurels. The big windmill is sending the divine wind down to the village, but the Crimson Helm still lurks somewhere in the Gale Shrine. And that serpent crystal Waka mentioned has piqued my interest. Let's turn this place upside down until we find them both. Find both of them. So yeah, let's go down to the Gale Shrine. I don't know why I'm tripping around words again. No, it's probably been a while. Knowing me, it has been a while. So, let's go down to the bottom again, because I had to walk down there to do it. And, fire chest. Wait a sec. These treasure chests, I bet you can put out the fire without using water now. Yep, we can actually use that with the Gale Storm technique, giving us a map of the Gale Shrine. Nice to have. However, I may as well point out a big worry about it. Any chest, no matter what, can actually go back on fire if you don't use it touch it for too long. Let's hold down this way, and then hopefully I missed it. Darn it, I was hoping to cheese it. Technically, you can cheese it where you can actually land back into the actual area itself for level 2, but I couldn't do that properly, which does suck. Anyway, let's go back this way, because guess what? There's actually something I need to grab over here. Remember that chest on fire? Well, I can actually now affect this without water spout. There we go. Leading to another stray bead. Future me will definitely check an eye on it because I can't remember. I think this was 22. Whatever. We're done with the elevator now, so let's go down to the elevator. Down. And now we can actually get out of here and go in our next direction. So instead, since these windmills are available to now, we can actually affect them. Direction matters when using Gale Storm. So if you're trying to do a direction, say, facing left or right, you want to do this way facing left. If you want to make it go forward, do it forward circle. Doing this way, right to left to right. So let's show off the Gale Storm technique going forward. Swirl will only make one direction, but it's pretty useful. Anyway, do that. Let's open this. They contain brush tips. Brush tips basically talks about how precision matters and how range matters and how big the brush techniques are. Technically speaking, Y button is what I've been using more often than not. However, I press X instead, I make a bigger line. This actually affects power of certain moves. Wind is affected the most because it hits hard, goes much farther and lasts a bit longer, which is pretty true and very useful. Anyway, before we do that, let's go get this wind down and go with this chest. And as you see, it finally on fire. Yeah, it doesn't last forever. Lacquerware set. More lacquerware. Nice. Anyway, go this way. Whoa, check out those massive hanging scrolls. Look like they're enjoying that wind you brought back to life. But be careful, it'll blow us away if it gets much stronger. Anyway, before we do that, let's actually use the Gale Storm technique and actually do that on this. Because we actually get ourselves a pearl, which is probably one of the more expensive items you can sell. Pearl has grown to a large size due to the water's purity. Yeah, pearls are probably the most expensive item you can get in this game. Well, at least, for now. In Arc 1, it's technically one of the more expensive ones. Anyway, there's another chest over here. Let's go and get it. Smack! Get yourselves an infinity stone. And when we say infinity, always good. Anyway, there's another chest around here. There is one that's not on fire. Let's smack this one to contain a Seal Still Sake, which is good if you want extra defense. If you have no godhood, this is good to help your damage resistance. So, yeah, good to have. And I think I can cheese this. There we... Oh, no. Ame. Please work. Yay! Oh, that was too close. So, perspective matters, like I said before. On these scrolls, left to right is a must. As you can see. Scroll positioning, though, sucks horribly in this game. Because you can't see where your shadow is because it works in shadow perspective. Because you can't see it unless you face all the way down. Because the shadow is pretty odd, I gotta be careful where I land because these scrolls can actually make you fall to the bottom again, and it does suck tremendously if that happens. Action slip S. Paper defending again. Alright, good. We got a wooden bear earlier, so that's pretty good as well. There's a save mirror here in case you need it. There's also some mice. Yeah, if you didn't get these mice earlier, you would forget them and miss them entirely. And it actually helps me a lot more, given the fact that I am now enough to actually get more ink. Thank goodness, because I need the ink. We have more ink. Before you ask if it's 10 ink pots, no, it's actually 20, the maximum. So yeah, pretty good. By the way, you cannot bite them, so don't bother. Anyway, we can actually go... We have a save mirror there, but we're not going to use it. Anyway, this is a hallway of fire! Can be blown out by Gale Storm. And below again. Aye, on fire! Okay, yep, I should not have done that early. Yeah, you can't just rush it. Unfortunately, you can't exactly rush this. It kind of sucks. So, yeah, the hallway of fire, not fun to run through. Anyway, save gate right there. But before we do that, let's go heal a little bit. Because I like to make sure I'm fully healed. And I'm going to make my godhood maximum because there's a fight coming up. Let's go back to the thing again so we can actually save our progress in case we die. Good. And guess what? You see that on me? I do. It's some kind of crystal. It looks like the barrier or something. I bet it's the serpent crystal for spelling Orchard's barrier. You know, that item that Waka guy was searching for. Sweet, we found it before he did. Yes, let's find it before he did. Let's go grab it before anything else happens, and we're stopped. 1 flame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The boss of the Gale Shrine. This is Crimson Helm. A Crimson Helmet? Hey, it must be Crimson Helm. He really does look like one mean dude. Better set yourself up for this one, furball. We're not on this alone, though. The Satame Power Orbs seem to have come to help us again. What the heck? Aren't these the Satame Power Orbs? Are they gonna protect us or something? They will protect you from one hit. So they act kind of like a invincibility temporarily. If you keep hitting Crimson Helm a lot, it will actually allow you to deal some damage to it. Okay. Alright, we hit it enough times and we actually get stunned. If you hit it enough times on the ground, it will actually cause itself to get its armor destroyed, leaving its vulnerable body open. If you use Gale Storm, you're going to get some more damage off of it. Make sure you use Power Slash in this fight because it's a must. Alright, we did half HP already, and it's actually done a lot of damage! And there goes one of my dang Satame Power Orbs. Okay. It does those fireballs multiple times, so not fun. Okay. So yeah, I'm waiting for it to get back to the main arena. Unfortunately, it's going to charge attack very frequently, so be careful. Thankfully though, once we get maximum agility, we can actually get ourselves faster at this. Sadly, being too far away, it will just do fireball or dash. Sometimes though, it will actually hop. There we go. Let it to a wall. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, okay. Well, I lost another Satame Power Orb. That sucks. That's the second I've missed. Whatever. Let's do more damage, and then almost done. And done! The Crimson something or other has been beaten. Well, it's not dead yet, though. Huh? Is he chickening out? After him, mommy. Quick! Back you come. I'll handle this one. Charge! What the heck's he doing? He's gonna get sliced and diced. Time for some brushwork, Okami. Yeah! Yep, Susanoo has returned. Hiya! Roar! Take that! And take that! And that! What did I do that? There. And to top it off, now for some wind. Let's do some wind! Yes! Wind! More wind! More wind! Now you're talking. Wait, there's more! Looks like he wants more wind! Behold, the secret technique, Wind of Wrath! I see that face is completely gone. Now I'm positive. This is not my doing. It's the gods. They toy with me. Will you never stop mocking me? You hear me up there? Are you happy now? Oh, why must I bear this burden of being Nagi's descendant? All I wish is to live in peace. Do you enjoy dogging my every steps? Mark. You okay, Pops? Blast you gods! I don't want your power. This whole world can fall to ruin as far as I'm concerned. Enough of these legends and Nagi's descendants stuff. Now just leave me be. Oh boy. Whoa, what the heck? What's that? Yikes! Whoop, barrier. Go away, huh? That voice. One after another. You're driving me crazy. Stop it. I don't want to hear about that now. Go away. Leave me alone. Go. What was that, Ami? Huh, no idea. On the plus side, though, these are a new rosary, a tier 2 rosary, which are quite powerful. You obtain divine instrument, life beads. Rosary that draws upon pure life energy to destroy evil. Wait. Hey, I did all the work. Bonjour. Oh, am I interrupting something? Oh, brother, it's that half-baked prophet again. Hey, that's... What's this? It's the serpent crystal, and it's mine at last. You got a lot of nerve muscling in our goods like that. We found it first. It won't do you any good. I mean, I'm the only one who can dispel the barrier with it. You know, the barrier at the Moon Cave Orochi's stronghold? You calling me, big boy? Keep your scales on, I'm coming. Hey, what's going on? Why are you going over to Orochi's place? Oh, I almost forgot. Time for another prophecy. I foresee a rendezvous with a sweet little thing. Anyway, I must be off. Au revoir, baby. Curse his ability to fly. I will fly someday. Now you wait a second. Dispel the barrier at the Moon Cave? What the heck's he up to? This is no time for your victory howl, Furball. Aww. We gotta get out of here and get on with our mission. Quick! I wanted to howl. Darn it. Alright, fine. That stinks. I did perfect on time and damage! Would you like to save the game? I might as well. Why, my favorite wolf and little bug have safely returned. When the windmill at the shrine began spinning, I knew it was you. A most refreshing wind began to blow down into our village. You have defeated the Crimson Helm and restored a divine wind. The canine warriors rejoice, but they are a handful as usual. I don't know how to thank you for all you have done. I too would like to give the thanks to these heroic travelers. And Princess Fuze, last of the Satami house, you have done well. What? You know Princess Fuze? Indeed, I do, for I was her husband and had priest of the shrine. Awkward. My lingering fears about Kusa village kept my spirit here. But thanks to you, I can now travel to the great beyond. Princess Fuze and the canine warriors still have much to learn, but I have no doubt they will prosper. I shall watch over them. Farewell, I shall pray for your good health and prosperity. There he goes. Goodbye, Yatsu. What is it, you two? What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Anyway, Princess Fuze, Princess, there is no need to thank us. Just keep protecting the village as priestess of the shrine. I know you'll have your hands full of those pesky canines. I have been rather feeble since the last head priest perished. But as head priestess, I shall now dedicate my life to the shrine while keeping the remaining 5 canine warriors in line. That's the spirit. 30 praise. Nice. Let us go on our adventures and try to escape and go out of here. So, yeah, as you plainly can understand, we have a lot more ground to cover. Whoa there, Furball. Let's think about our next step before we scurry off. Was that shadowy creature with those heads really that monster? Our futures look pretty bleak unless we do something about it. I mean, I'm too young to die. I'd like a chance to use all these brushings too. You didn't even so much as growl at that shadowy creature. You saw that monster long ago, right? I bet your partner Nagi was the stronger of you two. Hey! Or maybe that legendary sake really packed a punch. Yeah, it must have been sake. Ami, the legendary sake is back in that village, isn't it? And isn't it about time for that Vigil's annual festival? Let's go see if we can get a taste of that special brew. It might just do us some good. Besides, a good festival is always fun. If I could get Saki a little tipsy, then maybe. Ami, I suddenly feel like a new man. Let's go! Yes, let's go out of here. So, we're pretty much... Actually, I'm not cutting to the save here. I'm cutting here because it's a bit easier. Because guess what? We have Gale Storm now, which means we can actually get access to certain things we couldn't do before. For example, let's go and vine over this way and jump over this way. Remember we couldn't go up all the way to the top yet before? Well, it's because we had no way of getting up there because these scrolls weren't available. If we can blow the other direction, we can actually jump on these fish scrolls. There we go. Feeding some chickens. Whoa, that's a rooster. No, wait, there's a rooster and a chicken here. 4 more praise, but besides that, there is another sun fragment up here. Yep, it's luck behind one of the Gale Storm technique. Another is another stray bee, 23. Nice. Although, now I can jump all the way to the bottom now. With our other thing we have, we managed to get a pinwheel before. Since we have the pinwheel, we actually go and talk to the flower girl. Hello, little doggy. Guess what? The windmill's turning again. The flower looks so happy sitting in there in the breeze. Well, not yet. Do you like flowers too, doggy? Little doggy? Although, as you can see, there is no water, for whatever reason. Well, first things first, let's go blow this. No. There we go. Blowed it. When you blow it, the well finally restores itself, restoring nature to the area. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee! I can't believe there are so many flowers. They look prettier than ever. I'm so happy, happy, happy. 15 praise. Yep. Can you do this? Do you like flowers too, Logie? Nope, nothing. Alright, not exactly what I was having in mind. Please water the flowers. Looks like Charles writing. Wonder if that kid wrote it. Yep. There's actually something for that windmill, but I can't exactly do anything with it yet. Nope, nothing. That sucks. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go sell the items we have, except for the fish. The windmill is restored because, guess what? If you get the windmill restored and everything else is restored, fish prices are not higher yet. You gotta wait on that one. So let's go and sell all the other items we got from the Gale Shrine. Pearl sells for a lot, so yeah, pretty good. For the gold dust, let's go and buy that. I'm gonna buy 3 more rank coins because I'm gonna need them. So yeah, there's a lot of things we can buy. Exorcism of L is pretty good. We'll buy one of them. So besides that, I'm gonna go exit. And in fact, let's go check on that new rosary. Rosary that draws away evil. Like I said before, I'm gonna make sure I have all the weapons correct and available for this. And then we'll upgrade that weapon with our new the gold dust we have. Life Beast powered up. Nice. So, yeah, pretty good. So, next I'm on Okami HD. Kamiki Village. And seeing if we can find a way to get the legendary sake. See you all next time.